I wasn't always in that spot.
Right,
I had to look in the mirror. I had to look in the mirror, and I had to say I could do it. Okay. And the one thing for me that helped me to do that, I was a what do you call it? I was in a court case, and I was not a special witness, expert witness kind of thing. And they brought in another expert witness, and he gave 25 pages of I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. I had a paragraph. I read his, and I thought, hell, I did that too. So I looked in the mirror, and I said, I'm really good too. Thank you very much. And I had to convince myself. So I'm going to tell you these two stories. I mean, this is my journey. It's still not really marketing, but it's been relationships is what's... I'm not afraid to go knock on the door and tell Jerry and tell you what exactly that it is that I can do. So, knocking on the door of a manufacturing plant because I heard they need teamwork. So he takes me for lunch. And he takes me for lunch. And he takes me for lunch. I said, you know, I forget what his name was, but sort of, let's say Grant. What is it that I have to do to help you make a decision to hire me? Well, he said, well, you've never been a CEO. I said, well, you're not hiring me to run your plant. Well, you've never been in manufacturing. I said, well, you're not hiring me to run your manufacturing. Well, you're a woman. Whoa. Ooh, was right. Remember, I was on the women's leadership team in education.
Yeah.
Hot button for me, but I learned to bite my tongue. I said, look, what do I have to do to prove it to you? And he says, okay, Barbara. He says, why don't you show up for the 7 o'clock shift in the morning? And don't forget your rubber boots. Okay, you. I went to Wolco or whatever it was called at that time, and I bought fisherman's boots up to here because it was a leather making company actually. So it was really sloppy with hides and water and whatever. I showed up at 7 on time. He never showed up till 8:15. So here I am, you know, in a nice little suit sitting in the lobby, and everybody's wandering around. And so who's she? And he walked in and he started killing himself laughing. He says, okay, fine, you got the job. Second experience. This isn't really marketing. It's my journey that you asked for, right? Not marketing tips per se. Because this one really threw me for a loop. My first public sector contract was a school superintendent, a school division. And I won. It was a job evaluation, which means we measure jobs and we help to establish what the salary should be. Got it? I won. And we went into the, you know, we had a meeting, and I was really happy, and then he says, okay, Barbara, we can go to bed together.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. I just took my breath away right now recalling that thing. And see that lady, Karen here with that red blouse? I turned that shade of red. I'm turning red right now, I can feel the heat. Better than that.
It happens.
I really didn't know. I was just like, couldn't I get out of there fast enough? So I got back to my house and I phoned up this buddy man guy. And I said, this is a $35,000 contract and you can have the goddamn thing because I am not going to bed with anyone for $35,000. It might take 50, but. And he starts laughing at me. Jerry, why are you laughing?
Because you're funny.
But you know what? You know what that means? Ernie knows. Anyone else know what that means? I did not know what it meant. It means, okay, we can do business together. Man.
Oh!
You see how secluded teachers are, Carol?
Oh, yeah, we are behind a door. No social. 32 years behind a classroom door.
So, I mean, then of course you're in a position where, do I want to stay in business? Oh my God, this is what I have to do.
You made it.